What's going on, ladies and gents? Newest episode of Being Black is Ghetto. Yes, we're keeping the name, so now I can say it again. Anyway, I am your lovely host, Jay Evans, and to the couch, we have my lovely co-host.
Patty J.
And to my right, T.Y. Breezy in the building.
The people's champ, let's go.
And today, we have a lovely guest, she just wanted to kick it, spend the shits with us. So, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Michaela. I'm so happy to be here, I guess.
It's like a fucking news reporter, man.
And I look forward to the adventure that you guys are gonna take me on.
It's the antics, man. It's the antics.
Yes,
Before we
sir.
get to the shits, Patty, how's your week?
It's been pretty good. With a little bit of missteps, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
Breezy, what about you, man? How you living?
You feel me? Always vibing out, having a good time, bro. Can't complain.
Yeah, your vibes be breaking girls' hearts.
I'm not you, bro. Relax. Come on. Now.
I'm dead.
Oh, Michaela, how you living over there?
I'm doing good. It's Tuesday. Trying to get through the week. Damn, it's only Tuesday.
And we'll just skip over him because we don't really care about him.
Yeah.
Doing great, man. Doing great.
Oh man.
Nah, how you doing?
You feel me?
I'm about to say.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Niggas see the haircut. You feel me? Haircut, fresh twist. I'm outside. Shitting me.
I repeat, it's weave. Continue.
Oh
Watch
my
your mouth.
God.
Oh my God.
Nigga been growing his hair for like 3 years. Ain't go past his shoulders yet.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
damn.
Damn.
Do you ever take your silky off?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's here and there. Trust me.
Barely.
Trust you. Trust you is crazy.
We don't trust no man.
Trust you is crazy.
What?
We don't trust no man.
That's a topic, by the way. We're gonna continue.
Yippee.
So we're gonna get into the shit. So there's a lot of things we was talking about off camera. Actually, I ended up adding some topics because they was already getting me mad. Niggas always say that we always agree. Actually, I'm gonna stop saying the N-word.
They
Actually,
say
Super
that y'all
Declaration. I'm
disagree
trying to
with
stop.
me. That's what they've been saying in the
I gotta
comments.
stop saying the N-word, all right? I'm trying to be better.
Can we do
You're
a
not
clear
gonna
the
stop.
air to start? Can
What's
we,
up?
can we start with that?
What you want to start with?
Clear the air.
Go ahead.
Say what
I'm
your
gonna
chest.
clear the air. Y'all gonna stop coming at me with that damn sassy shit. Listen, I'm gonna talk about the fact that I was with that man for 3 years, taking care of him financially. So the one time I asked for him to give me money for my nails, he gonna cock up his foot and dolty and show it up in my face. Of course I'm gonna call him sassy because that's some sassy behavior. Am I lying? I've been taking care of you for how long? And I asked you for giving money for my nails and you wanna come show off your nails and flaunting in my face? That's what was sassy. And all the men defending him in the comments, y'all are sassy too, because why the hell y'all getting y'all nails and y'all feet done while y'all girl is at home with her nails and her feet looking crusty? That's crazy.
I don't mean to always... The one time I actually am going to side with her, yeah, that is a little crazy. I ain't going to lie. Y'all be messing up these clips or y'all be misconstruing these clips all the time. If you are a grown man and your girl need her feet done and you need your feet done, to get your feet done before your girl is a little crazy. to me.
Crazy.
Is that not
That's crazy
Nah,
to
that's
me, bro.
crazy.
Okay then.
Like, I don't care what I understand. Y'all would like, oh, he want to take care of himself before his girl. I'm like, bro, I understand that, but no. At least in that department, it'd be different if she wanted her
Haircut, I can
hair done
understand.
and he got himself a haircut before.
Exactly.
That's okay. But when it comes to strictly
Nails.
mani pedi,
Come on now.
you paid for yours before your girl? Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Was he doing it to get you mad? Niggas is getting
feel like he was
smart.
doing it to
Niggas
get
is
me
getting
mad. I
kind of
feel like he was
smart
doing it to, like, be
nowadays.
petty.
We're not sleeping. Yeah, cause like, wait, why? No, yeah. You sure he ain't do it to get you mad?
Listen, I think he
It
was doing
kinda
a lot
gives
of other
that.
things on top of that too. But
All right, we're
Oh.
going to relax. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm right there.
Oh, I had dated a guy that, like me, I'm kind of a lover girl. I don't know the difference between dating, being in a relationship. That's why I kind of just stay to myself. And then if I come around you, you can tell that I fuck with you. There's this guy I used to talk to, and he used to intentionally let his phone cut off because he knew I would pay for it. Now, what does that make him? Does that make him a user? Does that make him
Smart
a bum?
nigga, yeah.
Does that make him a smart nigga? All right, then. Like, no, that was like, yeah.
What was your name?
That
on
was a
his
real
phone?
thing.
And
What was
ano-
my name?
Yeah.
Oh, I put it
And
from
let
the
me
beginning. It
and
never
let me
changed.
jump into that too. On top of that,
Change that
I
to
do
the phone
nails.
bill.
Let's talk about the fact that I do nails as well. So he couldn't just pay for my nails and I do his nails like I always did. His
Oh, yeah, he
nails.
wanted to get you tight, honey.
Come on now.
Something
I used to
invested.
do a spa for him,
a little
his nails
sassy
and
now.
his feet for him, and you gonna turn around and take
Sassy
Listen,
brother
I can't get over that.
apocalypse.
I can't go
Nasty
over
work,
that.
brother.
I don't know.
I am going to say this. Actually, this is going to make me pivot. See, this is why we don't get to our topic list, because I was talking to one of my homegirls the other day, so now I am going to bring it up, right? In the dating scene, right, we was having this conversation of why people are not doing certain things until they're quote-unquote married. But my thing is, if you don't do these things in the dating phase or boyfriend-girlfriend phase, why would I marry you? And according to them comments, a lot of people were saying that. Oh, why would he do X, Y, and Z for Patrice when they are not married yet? And I'm like, bro, you don't just hop into marriage and then do all these things,
Exactly.
you know, out of nowhere. Like, all right,
Yeah.
it's like a
don't
video
buy a
game. Like, you just
car without
unlock all
doing
these
the test drive.
archetypes because
Once
you
you're
hit the
married.
marriage level.
Yeah.
If you can't show me you're gonna do these things prior to marriage, then we're not gonna get married.
Then we're not,
Facts.
yeah.
Big facts.
But opinions.
Like when you go to the dealership, you don't test drive the car for no reason. You got to see what you about to pull off the lot.
That is true.
Like, come on now.
The real issue when that comes along is really the grace period that you give that person to allow you to experience you. Like, I'll do all this shit for you. We dating for 6 months, nigga. But after 6 months, there's a lot of guys that don't even like putting a title. So now it's like, all right, now I gotta ask for it. Now you feel pressured. Well, and I think it's the grace period. Like me, I've even experienced that. Like, I want to know at a certain point when I got this title so I can say, all right, now I'm supposed to be doing it. I was doing it before because I wanted to show you. But now you need to make me have a reason to show you because I'm your girl. I'm your woman. And niggas don't like titles.
Quick question. What's the
Niggas
grace?
don't like titles.
What's the grace period in your
A
time?
good grace period? A
Word.
decent grace period? Like 4 months. I feel like if you dating somebody and you like them,
Yeah.
you seen them enough
60
in
to
4
90
months.
business days.
You seen them in 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
60 to 90 business
Okay,
days.
business
Business
days.
You gonna
days.
see them every weekend,
Weekends aren't
twice
included.
a week.
Okay.
That's enough time in that 4 months to be like, I fuck with this person. I don't want no next nigga next to her. Or, you know, vice versa.
She right about that.
3 to
How
4
you,
months.
how you feel about that as a man?
I got 6 months now. That's my new threshold.
6 months.
My problem used to be I used to dive into stuff way too early than I needed to. So
Yeah.
now I'm like, 6 months. And honestly, it has been working. Like I said, the last situation I had, right before I hit that 6 month mark, Shorty showed her ass. So she was out of here. Like, so therefore I realized, you got to give people time to show themselves.
Not you.
You got to be with somebody through the seasons to see who they really are.
Really are.
I'm always going to
Yeah.
stand on that.
Yeah.
I'm always going to stand on that. 6 months. Easily. I had one girl tell me too, she was like, 6 months is crazy, Jordan. And if I gotta talk to you for 6 months, then we're not gonna go nowhere.
But my thing is, if she
tough.
had pure intentions, it wouldn't matter if you gave her 6 months
That
to
is
get it
true.
together.
Yeah.
Would that
part.
happen?
So she showed you who she was, and she said that.
Right. Because what you searching for? What are you looking for? Anything
But just
extra?
know, in them 6 months, while we're in the grace period, other people will be in the grace periods along with us too.
That's
So
also
step
an
your game
issue.
up and up it if you want us to actually take you serious after 6 months.
And what's the issue? What is dating? Because as far as I'm concerned, dating is talking to multiple people till you find the bond with the
Exactly.
person you want to be in a
Exactly.
relationship with. That seems not to be a vocabulary word in 2024. It's like,
No.
I'm yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before the title, before the 3 months, before I even showed you my ass, you feel me? Like who I can be, what I got to prove, all that good stuff. It's like,
Let me say it, I'm getting packed up. when I say I want to talk to multiple people,
Nah,
it's all
like,
your
that's
whore.
If you want to have that title, you have to fight for it. It is what it is.
That's
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Competition.
Yeah, nah, for men and female, because like I did the whole like let's be exclusive type shit. I do think you have to vet multiple people until you find the right one. Like to put a claim on somebody so quick, so soon, nah.
And you got to pick your poison because
What you
somebody
laughing
may
about,
have
brother?
these qualities, somebody may have those qualities. You got to pick your poison because
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
everybody has something wrong. You got to figure out what is that wrong thing you're willing to accept from that person.
agreed.
Brown be killing me, bro. What you mean vet multiple people, bro? Brown, you gonna vet multiple bitches just to be like none of them is the one,
my
bro.
God.
Yeah, bro, I'm not you, brother. My thing is it's called dating for a reason. She literally just said you have to date and see who you like. the
Your
most.
dating has no expiration date.
What you mean?
That's your problem.
That's
If you
the
show the right
issue.
signs, you feel me? We
I
move
don't even want
forward.
to
You
open
can show
all
him
the
the right
ones. I'm
time.
gonna
You
leave
still,
it
you
at
still
that.
won't be
Listen.
enough.
Nigga Brown does not have
Wait,
an
where's the
expiration
flags
date.
at?
Oh shit, yeah. It's with Poncho.
Hold on,
I already forgot.
y'all about
Poncho,
to-
can you pass us the flags, please?
They about to raise the flags
He
on
need
me?
it. He need the flag.
Y'all gonna raise the flags on me?
No
the flag.
cap, bro.
That's
What
crazy.
what can the flag get raised for?
Red
like
flags.
that's
The qualifications.
He's a
Oh,
walking
just
red
red
flag.
flags. Okay.
Listen,
He's a
Okay.
walking red flag.
I'm gonna just put it out here, bro. I'm a husband material. With that being said, like,
All right, I gotta go.
there is there is a vetting process.
If he was a material, he'll be terry cloth.
Nah,
My Jesus.
I would be
Bow,
silk.
bow.
I would be fine Persian silk. With that being said, I can't just
Talk
give
your
my
shit.
Feel me? I can't just give myself to anybody. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out who is the right one, and if she comes along, I'll treat her like
That's out of a list of 12, right?
Say again?
You trying to figure out which one out of the list of 12?
Listen, I'm cooling right now. Whoever come along, catch my eye. That's where I'm at right now. I'm cool right now. So, what about you? At the list of 20?
I think you need glasses.
What's
Come
up?
on, catch my
I think
eye.
that deflect was crazy.
Yeah, nah, it definitely was.
Brown out of here, bro.
Thank you.
Who get
He
you?
needs the flag.
Give me this flag. Please put the
You
flags
just-
down. Put the flag.
You just got me tight.
He's wilding.
And the tweaking cap. Come on now, you forgetting all the props.
Yo,
Like, damn, bro.
I'm not wearing that today.
We need that hat for Brown especially. We just need to put Brown underneath the tweaking part.
Yo, what I said was in line with what she just said, though. You feel me? Like, you're the same type of person, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm a
Yo, y'all
certified
ever
lover
seen?
boy.
I don't know if y'all seen the show, the snippet from what's that show? Love Is Blind.
No, I don't watch
When the
it.
guy
the
took
show.
the girl went down the aisle to marry the guy, and at the aisle he held their hands and said, "No, I'm not doing this." That is Brown.
Don't. That is not.
Brown will wait until the
That
day
is
of
not-
the
Hear me
wedding.
out. Hear me out.
The
Hear
lady
me
walk
out.
down
Damn.
the aisle, hold her hands, look in her eyes, and say, "I don't want this."
Listen, in 2024, I'm a big fan of not wasting time. If it's not going the way it should go, I'll let you know. Be honest with you.
Damn, 5 minutes before you say I do though?
Nah. I won't do that. I won't do that. That's beast.
I don't know.
He wouldn't even get on the knee first to even
I
get that
don't
point.
know.
So that leads me to ask: do relationships last longer when the man is more interested in the woman, or
Absolutely,
when the woman is more interested in
Yeah.
the man?
absolutely.
Really?
If I feel like I'm starting to like the guy more than he likes me, then I'm aborting missing. Because what the hell I look like?
Why?
What you mean?
Why?
Men, y'all, it's y'all job to chase. If y'all don't feel the need to chase again, y'all gonna just sit down and be lazy.
It's
I'm not
indeed.
with
Where,
it.
where is this job application at? What you mean it's my job to chase? Where's
Yes,
the
y'all
description at?
y'all the ones that's supposed to come after us.
I
Y'all supposed to
agree.
chase us.
Let me get your 2 cents. You over there ad-libbing.
In the animal kingdom, the men go for the mate,
this
don't
mic
they?
so I
The
can
women
sit up
don't
and
come
never
to the
sit
mate.
back.
They go. The
I
men
don't never
come
need
to
to
the
sit
women.
back.
No,
In some animals.
tell me an animal that don't. Tell me the animal that the women go for the man.
This is some shit underwater. I can't name it.
Yeah, figure that
Some
out.
shit underwater is
Yeah,
crazy.
some shit underwater.
Okay.
Figure that out.
What was your question precisely?
Do relationships work better when a man is more invested into the woman, or when the woman is more invested into the man? Or do you think they should just be mutually, like, obviously equal playing field?
I think it works better overall when the man is more interested
Thank you.
in the woman.
Thank you.
I think when y'all come together, it's mutually like y'all have the first instinct, like, oh, this person looks good. And as a woman, we look at the man and be like, okay, I like how you look next to me. I like how you treat me. You know, you walk on the outside of the curb, just little things that attract them to a person. And as you get to know a person, it's like, as a woman, you know what we're supposed to bring. We're supposed to keep the house, right? And take care of the kids and cook the food. That's just support. That's the type of support things that we do. But when it comes to a man, it's like, I feel like y'all always got to show off to some degree. Like, we're going to always be beautiful. We're going to try to be the most beautiful woman for you. But as a man, you just... Nah, I can't say that. I'm speaking for myself. Because I would like if I date a man and he's like a bodybuilder, like a personal trainer. I dated a personal trainer. And as you get older, you know, I'm used to you upkeeping your body, and then you start to get like, stop taking care of your body. That's kind of my personal preference. I feel like I would kind of back off. That's why I feel like you should always be trying to like sell yourself to the woman. That's just how I feel. You gotta always upsell yourself. Like,
I'm a
I
part.
think
the
in my
prize? Where the prize? Where's the prize?
in
Where
my
the
experience,
prize? I feel
when I
like-
have stayed in relationships where in the beginning the guy will like me more, and then it will make a shift where I start to like him more.
Okay.
I notice how lazy the guy became,
got
and if
comfortable.
I'm telling him to do more, he's like, I don't got to do more. Like,
See-
I got you. You on my body. What am I doing more for? I told myself going forward, I will never be in that position again. I will always let the man like me a little bit more than I like him.
Okay. That's how you play your cards. I feel like it got to be mutual. Reason why I say that, you don't want a woman that likes you. No, you don't want to be the nigga that likes the woman more than she likes you. Because that's a one-sided situation. You're going to be out here spending good money on her, taking her out and shit, and she don't appreciate that. She just using you. I know a nigga right now send a shorty $85. She told me straight up, yo, you couldn't send $100? That nigga's being used right now because he likes her more. By the way, nah, I ain't gonna say it on the pod. That's crazy.
I mean, that's a different case.
Stop
For
leading
me,
with
I'm
money,
not gonna
fellas.
use. For me, I'm
Brothers.
not gonna use a man because I like him a little. Like I like him a little less than he
Men
likes
use
me. It's
the-
just a matter of knowing that he's gonna put in that work and that energy to make sure he keeps me.
Okay.
When I like the men more, they don't put in that same energy to
You're
keep the woman.
capping in your raps right now.
I'm
You gotta
not
make me
capping.
mad.
I'm not
You gotta make
capping.
me
It's
mad.
easier
That
for
is
men to-
using him, bro.
How is that
easier
using?
for
You
a
can
man
add,
to-
How
you
is
add
that
whatever
using?
sauce. You add whatever sauce you want in. What you mean? You know
How is
what
that
intention
using?
in your brain you have for that man already. And for the fact that you're not acting on it, but you're gonna let him keep spending on you.
What are you talking about? It has nothing to do with a man spending on me. It has to do with a man treating me a certain kind of
How he
way.
treat you.
Nothing
treat-
about money, because you know I have my own money. It has nothing to do with
That is
money.
true.
I don't
We
care
all got
about
our
money.
own
You know,
money.
because you
But
say
it's
I'm
always
picking me
fun
for that.
spending
'cause I don't
somebody
care about
else's
money. I'm talking about how a person treats me. I
It's
like
easier for a
when
man
a
to
man
use a
chases
woman.
me. It makes me feel like I am the princess. You're taking care of me. You're opening my door. You buying me flowers. You doing all the extraness. I feel like a guy, when y'all like a woman less than she likes y'all get cocky. Y'all start to get arrogant, entitled, and y'all stop doing the most. And I don't have time for that. I want somebody that actually values me enough to choose me, want me, and do that stuff for me.
But it's this. You could say that goes the same way. I literally just spoke about it.
But when we like y'all more, we go mad hard and y'all be acting mad weird. Like y'all cringing. Y'all be like, damn, she mad annoying, man. Like she mad annoying. Like we won't treat y'all like y'all are annoying.
There's a lot of capping going on over there.
How is it capping?
There's a lot of capping going on over there. All right. First off, like I said 2 episodes ago, right? Sometimes you gotta remind your girl that you are him. Because y'all be doing that. Y'all get in relationships, y'all get comfortable with y'all man, and y'all think, oh, he not gonna leave, especially if you a baddie. What? This is the fattest ass he ever dealt with.
I never say
this is the prettiest face he ever dealt with.
So ain't no cap over here, because I said before, when I was dating someone, I said, I know who I'm dating, so I'm never gonna say no stupid shit like that. I said that in that episode, and I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna stand on that now.
That's the first red flag.
If I chose somebody to be with, I know who he is to some degree. I'm not gonna just choose some whack nigga.
Right. You should know who you're dating, and that's the first red flag, because you should always feel like you're him, as I should always feel like I'm her.
Exactly.
And that's where the first red flag in a relationship goes. If we are not already hyping each other up, why are we together? Like, we should be calling, like, the nigga I just blocked for excuse my language. That was literally what I blocked him for. We was arguing about something, and then I go, oh, well, I need to be complimented every day. As long as you compliment me, no other fucking compliment I get for the rest of the day will matter to me, because you already said it. You called me beautiful first thing in the morning. Nigga call me beautiful, I'm gonna be looking like, okay, because I seen it already. You already told me. You established that to me, and that's important to me. And motherfucker, the guy said that he doesn't. Why am I trying to control him? I don't have to. He doesn't have to compliment me.
But I'm a little weird with that beautiful stuff. That beautiful stuff to me.
It's supposed to be mutual off the rip. If I'm talking to you, I'm supposed to be attracted to you. You're supposed to be attracted to me. I'm complimenting you. Oh, you look good when you walk out the door. That's how it's supposed to be. So if you get to a point where you don't even feel like you're attracted to the person, or that person doesn't think you're attractive, you should probably step away, because they're probably attracted to somebody else.
Shit, what?
So you dating you? So you feel like it's necessary for a man to tell you every day that you're beautiful?
No, because it comes in other gestures, flowers. The nigga waking up just kissing your forehead. Nigga, you got eye boogers in your eyes. But I know you're kissing me because you want me to feel good. That's just another form of calling me pretty. All those good things. But it should be mutually respected and understood and just established. Like, if you're with a person, you're supposed to be attracted to them. You're supposed to be infatuated with them. You're supposed to be looking at them and complimenting them. You can compliment your man when he get dressed. I like how you look, daddy. Have a good day. That's gonna make that nigga feel good. You already called him daddy first thing in the morning. Nigga didn't even get you no food, didn't cash app you nothing. Like,
I think for me, I don't really care for the high beautifuls and all of that all the time, because I feel like that's a way of men mask the bullshit they doing. Don't hi beautiful me if you about to go do some bullshit. You about to say hi beautiful, go out the door and go fuck a bitch. I don't want to hear that. Don't save it for somebody else. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm so sorry. I feel like sometimes they be doing all that to mask the real shit they be doing. I don't care.
So in your personal experience, what side have you been on? Majority of the time, like, are you the one that loves more, or your nigga likes you more? Your brother likes you more.
In my long-term relationships, it was better when the man liked me more. But when the shift happened, when usually we break up. Whenever the shift happened is when we end up breaking up. And every single one of my relationships, because I'm not gonna sit with someone that I feel I like them more than they like me. Because me, when I care about you and I love you, I'm gonna go hard regardless of the level of I love you for. But when a guy starts to get cocky and start feeling like, oh, she ain't going nowhere, well then I'm out, because you losing your mind.
It's just something y'all get in y'all aura when y'all know. It's just something that y'all get in y'all aura when, like, y'all know that we're into y'all. Mm-hmm. It's that 6 month, 30 to 90
they start
day
feeling
grace.
themselves.
They start like, I got her. I gotta do this, and I could do that.
It's to the point where now I told myself going forward, if I sleep with a man, I'm not even gonna let him know his dick is good, because if you let a nigga know their dick is good, they're gonna start feeling themselves a little more. I'm gonna stick.
I just want y'all to know, as women, y'all don't gotta tell. You do know you don't gotta tell us that, right?
No, we do though. Because
when y'all
as a woman, y'all want.
Don't they be asking?
Yes.
They be up in it. This mine.
Here's the thing.
What you gonna say?
Hold on. That exactly.
In the middle of
it.
It's
the men y'all choosing. It's the men y'all choosing. If you find someone that's mutually interested, what you guys are talking about, he got complacent. He stopped. Well, I'm not gonna say chasing. He stopped trying to impress you, trying to show you that he actually cares about you and shit. You picked someone who he was an asshole from the jump. Feel me?
Accountability in who you choose, ladies.
That's literally what it is.
Accountability in who you choose.
Or accountability in the person that these men be disguising themselves
Exactly.
as.
Y'all mad fake. Y'all be acting. Y'all have a mask on, and then y'all take the mask off and start showing y'all true.
I'm glad you said
let's
that.
talk about the fact that I'm about to get him.
In your bag.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the fact that I've tried ugly men, attractive men, tall men, short men. Tried them all because I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's the men I'm choosing.
Okay.
I never forget. I chose an ugly nigga once upon a time, and he started to feel himself. He started to get beside himself and forget who the fuck he was. And I had to remind him, like, do you not realize that you're a foot? Look in the mirror and remind yourself who the fuck you are before you come acting like I'm on your ass.
See, y'all was never getting married.
I'm sorry. I told myself going forward, I'm not going forward. I will never date an unattractive man again. I will date who I really want, which is a nice, tall.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go into details of what I like, but y'all know off the pod. I'm gonna go for the man I really, really want because I'd rather it be a person that I really, really want do me how they do me than a person that that's not even on my level do that to me.
I don't know. I got an issue with that because I don't even have a type. So it's like I go off of energy and vibes. I've dated semi-ugly, mid-ugly guys, but they wasn't ugly. Like I called them semi-ugly.
Medium ugly gang.
Nah, I went off the deep end with a straight ugly man. Like I'm at, like everybody see that face, they all know the same thing. Foot
is
big
crazy.
toe. And I was like, maybe this big toe gonna love me, because the big toe's a big toe and I'm look like how I look like, but nah.
Big toes he loved too.
He started feeling himself. Big toe started acting crazy. He started acting like he was a manicure
You made him
toe,
feel like
and that
I'm
was the
him.
problem.
That's what you did. You made him feel like that. You feel me?
I did.
You made him feel good. So he got a little peck on his shoulder and he kept it going.
Men, they just get too full of themselves. Y'all be getting too full of yourselves.
I don't think so, but I'm glad like I said, you said earlier, because women need to start realizing, that's not women. Everyone has a representative phase. And that's how you can transition into this lovely topic. The person that you meet in the beginning, why is that a problem when they start switching up, quote unquote? And I understand there's levels to a switch up, right? But for people to keep getting upset that a man doesn't maintain the same energy as day one is just completely unrealistic.
Well, then don't present that energy then. If you cannot upkeep the energy you present, do not do it. Be yourself, and the woman that is meant for you, that's okay with what you present, will be there for you and wouldn't care what you do less.
But I am being myself. You want flowers every single day? Literally, you want me to go stop and shop every day and buy you some flowers every day?
There are men that do it. There are men that do it.
It's called compromise.
There are men that do it though.
It's called compromise.
I'm me, for example, when I date a man, I treat a man like he's a king, okay? And I'm treating him like a king up until whenever we decide to end things.
That's just
if I can
bro.
upkeep that in me to be that for a man, why he got to make excuses when it's the other way around?
All right, so let me ask you this then, right? Because when it comes to women, right? Women normally like cooking shit. If I ask you, that means if you cook for me when I first met you, maybe, I don't know, the first week. Every single day for the next 30 years if we get married, you're going to cook for me every single day? And I'm allowed to get mad at you the one day that you don't do it?
I've dated someone for 2 years and cooked for him every single day. I'm dead. You could ask him.
Score one on the pick me board.
Ask him. Ain't no pick me. And that's what I present. That's what I'm gonna upkeep. I like to cook. I like to clean. I like to do all of those things. I'm gonna upkeep that because that is who I am. I like to make a man's life easier. That's just who I am.
She's not
All
complacent.
right. Minus, like I said, the Hall of Fame pick me here. What do you think?
All right, no, I don't expect you to buy me flowers every day because flowers don't even die every day. Being realistic, like it takes a week and some change. But nigga, you can give me another set of flowers in 2 weeks because that is the easiest bare minimum thing to do. However, when it comes to people changing midway through the relationship, it's kind of like me, for example, lifestyle. If you ask how does a person change in lifestyle, I'm a bartender, right? When I meet 98% of the guys I've met and dated and talked to and wherever I got at whatever point, I will meet them sometimes in a bar or outside of a bar, but they would come to my bar eventually and then we would continue talking. They were all fine with me bartending at the beginning. No issue. Go make your money. Coming to me after I get off at 3 a.m., all that good stuff. No issue. You hit that 30-day mark, that 60-day mark. Why you gotta go to the bar? Nigga, this is my job. What do you mean? I was doing this before you met me. Every single guy, damn near every single guy that I met has had an issue with, and that's a change of lifestyle. And it's like, why? And this is the question that you asked, just formatted in a different way. Why the change? As a man, you meet a woman in a bar. That's how she make her bread. That's how she make her money. But further down the line, you start to have issues with her outfit. But she was wearing those outfits when you met her, and you loved them then.
I think that's
why
insecurity.
You don't like them.
It's insecurity. I feel
a lot
like
of men are insecure then.
the way he bagged you.
One
second. I feel like the way he bagged you and shit. He feel like other niggas is pulling up trying to talk to you. They're trying to pull the same moves and everything. And he can't handle it. So
absolutely.
insecurity.
When it really boils down to it, that's exactly what it is. But Yeah, I learned my lesson. Don't date no guy.
But I
in the
also
bar.
feel like
that's really what it is. It's
men become very borderline controlling when they start to feel love for a woman. They start to kind of get controlling.
I have one.
Start having
question
rules
for you,
and all
though,
of a
Michaela.
sudden that they didn't have before.
Did you give that man any reassurance throughout the course of the relationship, or these men?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm a real woman. Like my ex. We knew each other for some time and then started dating long after. We were friends first. But fast forward, you know, he's like an introvert. He don't really go out, didn't really party. That seem to be the guys
Shout out
that...
to introverts. Gang.
That seems to be the guys I attract, the ones that don't be in the spot, that don't be in the club and stuff like that. He was cool. He was a smoker. He was able to hang out. He used to come to my bar every night, hang outside with the security, smoke with them, come inside when he wanted to drink, go to his car, come back. He moved freely in my bar while I would be working. I would work 3 nights a week. He would come there, no problem. Everybody in my bar loved him. That wasn't enough. And that was the first time I've ever done that. So if you ask me, yes, he's still insecure, but it didn't make a difference. It didn't make a difference what I did because that's not what he was used to, and it was all a fake. He faked it. He faked it to see what the life was like, and he didn't like it. And then, you know, it became a me problem rather than it being a him problem.
All right, I'll fuck with you, but I'm gonna start getting at you very quick, right?
Go ahead.
What were you doing that made him so insecure? Like the exact things he was doing in that bar.
What you mean?
I was about to go in on you. Insecurity comes from the person, not from the person on the opposite end.
No, it doesn't.
Insecurity is coming from him, not her. There's nothing she could do to
you
make
think
him
I
feel insecure.
enabled his insecurity?
Right.
You think I enabled it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
So you're asking me why I brought him to my bar?
Speak your piece, queen.
You asking me why I brought him to my bar?
No, I'm not asking why you brought him to your bar. But I'm just saying, well, I'm not gonna. Some niggas, some brothers are very insecure, but also some women do be triggering insecurity. So I would just like to know if there's anything that you might have done that triggered that insecurity.
I did not do anything.
Because I'm about to done him, you know.
I got you. Honey bunny, I promise. I did nothing to trigger him. That was actually my way of being forthcoming and open. I spent most of my time at work. That's what I did. So me being like, yo, pull up, we're gonna order some food, sit right here. It wasn't a triggering factor, it was a reassurance factor. He decided to say, oh, well, this is not enough. You're still smiling in a nigga. Nigga, I'm a bartender. Excuse me, my brother. I'm a bartender. Like, what do you expect?
We all brothers and sisters out here.
Yeah. Because no disrespectful to him, because, like, he was the sweetest guy. I used to compare... he was the sweetest guy. I used to compare him to the guy from Snowfall.
Saint?
The dark-skinned one?
Leon?
Franklin is the dark skin.
Franklin.
Yeah.
That nigga's he's not a sweet guy at all. Like.
Well, not in the show, but he looked like him. Okay. But aside from that, he was like the sweetest guy ever. But that was his insecurity. He never dealt with a girl in nightlife. He didn't know how to balance it. He didn't know what to think. And I brought him, and he expressed that to me. We was in a very healthy, open relationship. That's why I let him come to my bar. And like I said, he was cool with everybody, from the chef to the bouncers. He didn't get checked, none of that.
All right, so let me go on your
ass first. She tagged me in. No. Insecurity comes from the person within themselves, not the person on the opposite end.
No, it's not. And you making me mad because you know my personal accounts. That's why I want to get this shit off.
If you come into a situation with insecurities, that's something you need to work on within yourself. And if you feel like the person is quote unquote triggering you, you exit the situation. Don't put that on the other person to be like, oh, you're triggering my insecurities. If you insecure, you insecure.
That's not you insecure. All right, so I'm gonna get my personal account because you know her. Bro, my shorty.
Ain't no that said to you. You should have left her.
I should have, which I. Anyway, my ex situation, right? She used to dress crazy. Like I said, she had a fat ass. Used to wear the type of booty shorts, had her shit hanging out. I met her like that. I had no problem with that. And she used to do the same thing. She was known in the little spots or whatever she going. I wouldn't care. You could do whatever you want. But here's what I'm saying too. You're not about to tell me I'm insecure because once again, I know how girls move. So I'll see a certain nigga. I'll be like, yo, why I interacted like that? Like, it'd just be the way he said hi, the way it's nothing. It's just some guy I worked with. No, it's not. Long behold, this is a nigga that you end up fucking or you end up doing something crazy with. So yeah, I'm gonna say that because as a guy, stop hitting me with the I'm insecure. Niggas be knowing.
But now, that is insecure. Regardless of what the boat you put on it, it's still insecurity.
Let me finish. One mic. Let me finish. So with you, Obviously, I'm not saying I don't know if you did anything with any of these guys, and he might have just really been insecure. But I will stand up for niggas that say we're not insecure, bro. Niggas do be seeing shit, and girls be trying to make it sound like we don't see it. And when we see it, I be trying to literally, that's that narcissistic shit. You'll be like, what? You're seeing nothing. I'm Ray Charles and blind. Like, no, we see that shit. And when it comes to light, you end up in situations like mine.
I hear what you're saying,
July's coming
but regardless of how you sugarcoat it, it's still an insecurity.
It's not an insecurity.
The situation and the incident that happened triggered you to have an insecurity within your relationship to feel like she's gonna step on you. That's what it is. That's the bottom line.
If she literally,
regardless, that is what it was.
That's not the definition of insecurity.
It was an insecurity though. That is an insecurity.
No,
what
it is
talking
not.
About. Yes, it is. And she made you feel insecure in your relationship, like she would do something crazy.
It's not like she did,
just because she ended up doing it.
I think it was
just because she ended up doing it and being right doesn't change the fact that you feel insecure.
And then, bro, it's not the fact. What do you mean? Insecurity comes from if it already happened. I'm not insecure. That means I knew something had happened. It's not like I knew
you
insecure.
assumed something would happen.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Time out. You assumed something would happen and then it ended up happening. That is you being insecure and the situation just playing out the way you thought it would play out.
No, he said it happened beforehand.
He saw signs. He saw
okay, then why
signs.
would you continue to be with her knowing that though? That's your fault.
I didn't know that when I initially got with her. That's what I'm
How
saying.
you say then? So what are you talking about?
I will say this real quick. Again, I'm gonna put this into y'all niggas' heads. If your shorty's moving a certain way, entertaining other niggas, that is not your shorty. That's type on you. Low-key, I ain't gonna hold you.
That is on me.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, when I worked in a bar, it's not your shorty, because when I worked in a bar, like, I was already with my nigga for a certain amount of time to where he kind of knew who I was like fucked with and fucking with. Like, yo, this is before he got to the bar, because I didn't want him awkward. That's not my bop. So sometimes he could tell, like, a nigga will walk in and he would see that I look away, which is not my normal thing. I'm a waiter here. Why am I not looking at this particular person? And he would be like, oh, I don't like that. Who is that? I would say in that moment, it's a time and place for everything. But I would also say, like, do you disagree with the statement that not your partner doesn't need to know every single encounter that you had with every individual?
Absolutely. I told him that a couple episodes back. I don't even want to know your past bodies. I don't care.
But if you feel it, if you feel some weird shit, you want to know.
I don't care. The only way I would care, like I said, in your line of work, if you obviously if this guy, I don't know, he owns the bar and you mess with him, and obviously I work hand in hand, I would like to know that because y'all are next to each other.
You can't work there no more. You're bugging.
but like on some like anything else, like I don't need to know about the body you caught in 2021 during the pandemic or some shit. Like I don't.
It's just your gut told you something. It kind of made you feel right, and you should have trusted your gut because she actually did, and she lied about it. But that wasn't your business because she should have told you the truth. No cap.
That's true.
Because if she's not interested in that nigga no more, like I wasn't interested in. It would be like two guys that I've, dated or talked to, been in my crib. Even that's enough. Niggas be like, this nigga been at your crib just to smoke? Oh, nah, you fucked around with him. Like, even a nigga that been in my crib just to, chill.
But I just think in general, people just have a fear of admitting when they feel insecure.
Like insecurity,
I myself have been, listen, I'm not saying as a whole, as a person, you're insecure. But certain things can happen in your relationship that make you feel insecure. It doesn't mean you're an insecure person. It just means that particular incident, that isolated event, made you feel insecure.
But
in your
I think you're
relationship.
also
And that's normal to
I think you're also
happen
messing up the insecurity is. Insecurity is me being. It's literally me feeling a type of way about something that potentially can happen. If it already happened or it was actually actively happening, it's not insecurity. That means I was right about it. There's nothing to be insecure about being right about.
No,
that's why I think you're confusing the two.
No, I'm not confusing the two. If for example, if my partner has, let's say, a female friend, right? And a part of me is like, yo, I feel like there's something gonna happen there. I'm feeling insecure about their relationship that I know of. That's me feeling insecure in the moment.
But if they're actively fucking, you're not wrong for feeling that way.
Regardless if I'm right or wrong, it's still me feeling insecure. That's all I'm saying. It's the same thing.
It needs to be a two-way street though, because if you express an insecurity, what it really boils down to is if you express an insecurity, it's your job as the partner to reassure.
But insecurity all I'm saying is in general.
I got the reassurance. She's
what I'm saying to you is I'm not saying you're an insecure man. I'm saying in that moment, her actions made you feel insecure. What's wrong with just accepting that?
Because I don't think that's insecurity. I don't think that's hand in hand. We could agree to disagree on that.
Let's
I don't want to
disagree.
stay on that topic too long.
I think people are just crazy overall. I've told my nigga so he wouldn't be insecure, and then somebody walk in the bar that I talked to, and
but
the
to have
come
insecurity
up and hug
is
me on
normal.
purpose.
People need to stop shying away from it. Being insecure is normal sometimes. It is what it is. Just accept it.
I feel like he saw a sign though. He saw a sign and it made him feel some type of way.
But the feeling he felt was insecurity. That is the feeling he felt. He felt insecure. He felt like his girl was going to do something crazy in his relationship.
Okay.
He ended up being right, but either way, the feeling prior to him being right was insecurity.
The way I'm saying it is if she was moving the right way a woman should, and he just felt some type of way, like he just saw her with another nigga, like just talking or ordering a drink, and he felt insecure, that's wrong. But the fact that she was actually choosing signs and he had that, like what'd you see, by the way?
don't even get me
Are you
started.
still? Are you? So
July
what would you?
is coming
Okay, so
soon.
regardless that he was right or not, what would you call that then? Regardless of him being right, is it not insecurity?
If he's
I know
tripping
what
for
I
no
would call
reason,
it.
insecurity. If he's tripping because there's signs, I don't think he's. I don't
so
think
what?
it's
So what is
insecurity.
it called? Then?
Has
It's
she
not
ever
insecurity?
Intuition.
I got a
Has she
plethora
ever
of
showed you
tuition.
signs of that prior to that encounter with that particular guy?
I could write a book.
Because what I would say is,
a bestseller.
that is
Yeah, but her
called-
actions in general made you feel insecure. Is all I'm saying.
That called-
her
that's
actions
called-
Even
made
then,
you
because yo,
feel that
niggas do
way.
too much. Yo, I'll tell you right now, yo.
That's what I was saying.
I went to the
Nigga-
spot.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, but her
Let me finish,
actions
like,
caused you.
I went to
Your
the-
reaction was to feel like insecure in your relationship. Like, yo, this girl's gonna do something
Bro,
crazy.
I went to the spot, right? We went to
I'm not taking away from the fact that you
we
were
went to
right.
some club or whatever. We get up there, obviously pay the guy to get in. And he's like, yo, what's good? What's good, bro? No, don't know this brother threw a hole in the wall.
Word.
Don't know him threw a hole in the wall. Damn it, yeah, it's good. It's all love, you know. That's my peoples and all that. I'm like, okay, that's real weird, but good looking, bro. Then I think, whatever, we went to another spot after. Apparently that guy worked at like 2 different spots or something. So I ain't got to see him again at the other spot. Cut us a free hookah. And he just
I'm dead.
holding. I'm like, bro, he's like, yeah, bro, you gotta look at. I'm like, bro, why? I was like, so I get in the spot, look at my shirt, they say, yo, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, all right, he good? Yeah, yes, he's my friend, he cool, he just mad about. I'm like, bro, long and behold, this is not a nigga that this is not a brother that she had sex with. But that he wanted basically to kill, bro. He was talking crazy in the end. Talking about, I'm like, yo, bro, why you having me dap this nigga up and shit, knowing damn well this nigga's over there talking about he trying to eat the sand between your cheeks. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Okay,
That's
but when did you
different.
find
Out
that
of
out?
pocket.
When did you find that
And
out?
girls
About
do
the-
that all the time, talking about there's nothing, it's nothing. You know it's something, and you got me, and now you embarrassing me because now you got me dabbing this nigga up, saying I keep keying in his man's face, knowing that he's plotting behind my back, bro. I just spit on you for that.
I hear
Nah.
what you're saying, but regardless of what you're saying, it is still insecurity.
I don't think
you're ignoring the
I'm not
fact
jacking
that
us
it's, you
insecurity.
just don't like the word, but it's facts.
think that
Like
is. Agree to
everybody,
disagree.
sometimes everybody has insecurity about something. I sometimes am insecure about being a mom.
Insecurities
it is what it is.
Insecurities are created, and if it's created by your partner, and it
Regardless-
is true, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's insecure.
I think
it's true.
The main gap in this situation is what you think a person is capable of. It's not even a fucking
Regardless,
insecurity.
it's
It's what you
insecurity.
think a person's capable of. You felt like you said it yourself that you could write a book about shit that she did beforehand. You know she's capable, so at any point you see anything that can trigger what she's capable of, it's like, damn, what the fuck? Now it comes off as insecurity because you're a man. Why are you expressing it? And that's the big question. Like, how are you supposed to let a woman know
That part.
that you're fucking wrong? And I peeped that, you know. But like me. I hate talking about me. Some of my exes know what I'm capable of. So it's like they have that fear and it's like, damn, what if she's doing this? What if she blocks me for another 5 days? Like, because she's capable, not necessarily that I did anything wrong.
But that
like,
feeling is insecurity.
I don't know.
Are we going to keep ignoring
You're
that
talking
that is
about
the
emotion.
feeling?
I get what you're
All right, so let's
saying.
talk
That is
about
what it is. Period.
We diving on
Why
topic
are we
too
shying
long.
away from the truth? That is what it is.
I know what you're
Insecurity.
Okay, but all right, so let's pivot the conversation then. Why are you creating the insecurity?
I'm not taking
'Cause
that
in
away
her
from
case,
Jordan.
Why
I
are you
never,
blocking that brother for
Jordan,
4 days?
I'm not taking that away from it. I'm not taking that away. All I'm saying is what it is for a fact. It is insecurity.
Is that wrong though?
There's nothing wrong with having insecurity. I'm
Did
not
you ever
saying
get
there's
an
anything wrong
apology?
with
Did you
that.
ever get an
All
apology
I'm
from
saying
her?
is at the bottom line is
Apology.
it is
That's where
insecurity.
it
She
starts.
created that feeling that you had. You didn't just automatically have it off the top of your head. She made actions that made you feel that way, which is insecurity.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this right now to the camera. Game is game. Men, any way you feel in your stomach about that girl, you are absolutely right. I
And it's
promise you are right.
insecurity.
You are not going to feel that way for no reason. I shot 100%. I shot 100% from 3 like
Get
Steph
him.
Curry. I promise y'all, bro.
Listen, we
If
can
you
look
feel
at the
any
definition
type
so
of
we can
way,
end it here because I know what
Get
insecurity
I'm
is.
telling you.
Get
What you
it
think she's
out.
doing, she's absolutely doing. I'm jacking it. And yes, I went to therapy before someone says I'm traumatized.
Get him.
I'm really like, I'm getting my ish off, bro. Because girl, you ain't me tight, bro. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. We all grown at our big age. Stop lying, bro.
Y'all don't grow up with us though.
Like, damn.
I feel like you guys mature faster than us.
Yeah, y'all don't grow up with us. Sometimes it's not easy to just be like, hey, I'm a bartender. I got niggas sitting in my face all day. You're more than welcome to come sit there and watch them stare in my face. But, you know, I would not prefer that. But it's okay. Come, because I adore you. What the fuck you going to say that?
I just
It's
feel
like-
to avoid insecurity, then a person needs to take on things that they can handle. If you know that this person is, people's problem is they always trying to change somebody after they're already with them. If you met this person how they are, accept them for who they are and move on with that person how they are. Don't try to change the person.
At yourself.
Changing the person is what causes the insecurity. Because it's like, oh, like a guy would meet a stripper and then turn around and be like, I don't want you to strip no more. I want you to stay at home with the kids. And when she doesn't want to do that, you're mad.
What is your intentions in the next like 10 years? You plan on being a bartender forever? Or you plan on
No.
doing? What are you planning on doing? Or you don't got to dive into it. But
Well, I want to move out of New York, buy a house, and have land. I want to I'm getting into like CDL and trucking and things of that nature.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but out of New York because.
So when you have conversations with men, is that what you like kind of lead on with? Like, bartending is not life, or they don't even know.
They
like,
don't.
Whatever
They don't care. I
future plans
definitely tell them I bartend. It's on my page. Like it's
no,
part
but I
of
mean,
me.
as far as like your future, like you'd be like, like when they in your talking stage, you'd be like, I'm not doing this forever. Like, what do they say after that conversation?
Oh, okay.
See, that's accountability.
That's what I attract. That's
Yeah, you got to pack them.
Okay.
Pack them brothers up.
So they ask me, they be like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'd be like, "Oh, I do this in the daytime, and then I bartend at night." At night, and they be like, they'll just say, "Okay." They don't really dive too much into it. They know what bartending is. I don't know. They don't dive too
I
much
think
into it.
bartending is different from like bottle girl, and it's like a different.
Well, I do both, so I don't know if it's a difference
They
to
all one
guys.
and the same
At the end of the day,
You
they
know what I'm
always
saying?
say,
I
"Why
thought
you
bottle
smiling
girls
at
just carry
somebody's
the bottles
face?"
in with the light.
They just wear more clothes than
the
the
light
actual
ups.
dancers. Like,
Yeah, the bottle
Because
girls
I've
just
been
bring
asked
out
to be a bottle
bottles.
girl before, and I considered it, but because I have my kids, I can't do
Bottle
it.
girls, you kind of gotta shake a little booty. Bartenders, you don't really got to, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because bottle girls wear less outfits. They bring in the bottles out to the table, the entertainment part of it. The bartenders is making the drinks and just
Okay, makes sense.
yeah. You really only see them waist up for the most part.
especially in your case, because you probably feel like, bartender 101 is like, all right, a guy gonna sit there, come to the bar. Obviously, you're gonna have to sweeten him up, like, yeah, come to my bar, because you just want him to spend bread. At least
That's the difference, though. That's not my problem because I'm naturally nice. I'm naturally a sweetheart like this. This is naturally how I talk to people. So it's
a sweetheart.
Yes. Yes. I get told I smile a lot, and that's just me talking. So it's like, I don't know, this is my personality. So it naturally attracts people to me, whether they want to talk to me or not. That is a con of being a bartender and just being friendly. I've had a guy tell me, stop smiling, talk to them. Like that exact sentence, that's not a real thing.
So
The
how often
expectations,
do you give your number out at work?
never. I give out my Instagram.
Smart lady. Smart lady.
Instagram is networking. That's a green light. That's LinkedIn. That's Facebook.
So yeah, your ex is wow.
Back in the day, in
But even
09,
in her
013,
work-
everybody was going out Facebook.
But my
Nobody's
thing
going
is,
out
even
their
in her
number.
work field, I feel like there's nothing she can do to reassure a man in that work field. They're gonna feel insecure regardless. That's just my opinion.
What I realized is after my last relationship, you can only date somebody in that life.
Yeah.
That's cat.
I got to date a bouncer. Yeah, because person outside that life is much more
They're not
difficult.
gonna
You have to
understand.
explain
Reason
things
why I
to
say
them.
no,
understand.
You have to explain things.
I dated a bartender. I wasn't insecure about anything. Like, I even pulled up on her while she worked. It was a cool environment. She working, serving niggas. I didn't feel no type of way about that. So the nigga that you dealt with, he was just insecure.
Especially too, because I'm the first one to say, listen, if you get your bag, a lot of these Jones out here got no motion, bro. So I don't even carry your bar. I'm just glad at the fact you got some bread, you got
capping.
some motion, you got something going for yourself.
He capping.
Maybe that could be a low standard or high standard depending on what. I don't care. I'm dead not capping. There's a lot of broke legs out here, bro. A lot of broke legs out here, bro. So yes, if you stand there, pull up on me
forgot
like
about
I'm a
this.
bartender, I get to a bag.
He's capping.
How am I
He's
capping?
capping.
Wait, I feel like that.
No funny,
Wait, I feel like
we
that.
pulling receipts. How am I capping, bro?
Oh yeah, I feel like that. Can I get a straw real quick?
Think about it. Yo,
feel me?
mid-pod, this nigga's such a kid. How am I capping?
Well, first of all, you want to go first?
I mean, you started off by saying you met somebody a certain way, and then when she started actually being who she was, you want to start talking about, oh, where's that nigga there?
you know
capping, bro.
You know how many...
See, that capping.
I'm not capping. I feel like Jordan needs to be with a good girl. Because if he's with anything outside of a good girl, he's gonna start to go off
He likes
over little
sexy
things.
No,
breasts.
I'm not. I want. She's fire.
He wants sexy.
You don't need
He
a
wants
sexy
red,
red,
but he
though.
can't handle sexy
You
red
don't
for real.
need a
He's
sexy
gonna be like,
red,
do you have to
baby.
do all of that?
I don't say I need one.
You
I'm just
have to
saying
do all
she's
that?
fire. Bro, I be minding my business. Listen,
Jordan
as long
like
as-
what he can't manage.
What do you? I don't try to control nobody. I just want you to come home after doing whatever you do to me. That's it. That's how much I ask for. I'm wilding for that. Like you
want
said,
more-
you
there's
experience
more
your
to
whole life.
that.
Just come home. That's all
It's
I
not
want you
that
to.
simple. I've said that.
Saying?
It's not that simple.
So what you mean that's not that simple? What you do after work?
Yeah, y'all want us to call y'all 4 times in the 1 hour to reassure y'all that we're still at the bar. Y'all want us to, that was you. You and you alone.
Oh,
That was you and
me?
you
No,
and
not
you
me.
alone.
But I agree with you and that nigga.
No, I'm saying you didn't need the 4 calls, but these niggas be needing reassurance. They'll say
once
one
again,
thing and do
speaking from personal
another.
experience, I did become one of those people, but that is because that girl
she-
spaz,
yeah.
bro. So that's another thing, though. They be like, "Oh, you're wilding. You're treating me like a kid, bro. I would have never had to treat you like this if you just learned how to be a loyal fucking bitch."
That's
This is when you
Hey.
gotta. This is when it's toxic and you gotta find the
fact.
ways.
That was trying
You
to turn
gotta
a
get
hoe into a housewife, bro. Like,
Trust me, I had to get up out of that. But that's all I'm saying. All I'm just trying to say is, listen, if it sum up this whole conversation, like I said, insecurities definitely come from somewhere. For the most part. Obviously, there are just some niggas that they just can't believe they scooped the baddie, and when they get there, it's that baddie. It's their first baddie syndrome. We talk about it at work and shit.
Yeah.
First baddie syndrome is a real thing. Niggas get their first badge on and do not know how to act, and they get overly possessive. And for obviously, this is a throwing on the jersey. This is another season, bro.
Nah, that's
this is another
fact.
season, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not about to hear that. Oh yeah, I can't quote unquote talk to someone that's a bartender or something. You capping, bro. I'm on my business. I work 12 hours overnight. I
have
don't
to see
care.
it to believe
Yo, just
it.
hit me when you get on break or hit me
I
when
have
you get
to
off
see it
work.
to believe
I'll be
it.
up. I
gotta
don't
see it to
care,
believe
bro.
it.
I do not
It took
care.
8 months for the last nigga I talked to say, I'll see you when you get home. Like,
Bro, I be
Damn.
minding, like I said, you know what? There's a lot of relationships. I feel like we be so indulged in one another too. Like I said, do your thing. Be at your bar. I'll be home playing Apex with the guys. You feel me? Or if I'm not at work, I'm chilling, bro. I do not need you in my face 24/11.
He'll be probably
I need
watching the
my own space,
Instagram,
too.
Snapchat, Twitter, all of that at home, waiting for her to come home.
yeah.
Like, I be chilling, bro. Like I said, as long as you're not doing something crazy, but that's what I'm saying. But also, it's understanding once again,
how would you
knowing,
know she doing
knowing
something
what
crazy?
life she's in, right?
No.
Like, if
He just
I don't-
told on himself.
I'm just saying, like, say she want to go to the club one day and she want to go shake ass on somebody. To the average girl, I'm gonna get mad at that. Like, if you and my girl and you go to the club and I see you shake ass, I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing that for? But she worked there. That's kind of her thing. And I know a bag comes behind it. As long, I'm not saying your girl should be sold for money in a sense, but like, bro, like I said, I know it's all business, it's all hustle.
Dating-
It sounds beautiful, all that you're saying, but realistically, that is not true.
Dating your
For
bracket.
who not true? For me? How you gonna tell me what's true for me?
You got
We'll
to
have
date
to
in
see
your
it to believe
bracket.
it.
You got
You'll
to
see
date
it
in
to
your
believe
bracket.
it. Find me a bartender, please.
I got you. I know a couple. You like Jamaicans or Americans?
I like whatever's
He like
pretty.
whatever's the most toxic.
She's capping in her raps, bro. She's capping in her raps, man.
You be
Like
like, shake your
excitement.
dress, shake your dress, shake your dress. That's your shit.
Oh shit.
Listen, man.
That laugh told me enough. It's all right. It is all right, honey.
Yeah, I be chilling, man. I be chilling, bro.
I don't know.
I feel like I gotta take a breather, bro. You done got me in my bag. I feel like it's 90 degrees in this bitch, bro. Ain't gonna be mad.
You
bro.
saying I'm capping, I'm gonna say you capping too.
I'm dead. Not
Nah, I got heated.
Cause he be bullying, he be bullying me.
Anyway, let's start off with you, Patty.
What'd I do?
Is it wrong to not want to date somebody that is not where they want to be in life? I want you to set it off.
I've been in multiple scenarios like that. I've dated someone that was getting themselves together, and then I've dated someone that had themselves together. I feel like it all depends on what you can handle. Because when you date someone that doesn't have it all together, you have to be understanding of the transition they're in right now. And you have to be more understanding and patient and give grace when a person's like that. But for me personally, I just won't do that anymore. Because I have established myself to a certain point. So I feel it's only fair the person comes to me with the same.
Respectfully.
All right, Breezy, expound.
Me personally, I'm in life, I'm not where I want to be right now. So I'm choosing not to date. I want to figure my shit out so I can be where I need to be and treat the woman how she needs or deserves to be treated. So I'm cool right now.
What does that mean? We fuck in between?
That's all I'm saying. I can't give
I like her.
a shit. Bro.
What does that
I plead the
mean?
fifth. I plead the fifth. But
Plead the fifth? All right,
With
cool.
that
He
being
dropped
said-
Buddy off from time to time.
Cool.
that being said, like, you feel me? I'm focused on myself, building my world before I make you my world. You feel me? I'll bring you in that world.
Focus on myself, fighting my demons. That's a
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
toxic nigga.
Yeah, don't say that. I'm not toxic.
Toxic
bro. Like,
brother 101. Anyway,
It's definitely
how you feel
toxic.
about that?
I'm sorry. I be so thinking of my next. What was the question? I be listening to y'all. Y'all be having funny.
Is it wrong to not want to date somebody that's not where they want to be in life?
Oh, not where they want to be. I agree with Pat, because I've also dated both sides. And for the side of, you don't necessarily have your shit together, you're figuring it out. When I was doing that, I never gave up on him because I just fully believed that he was going to get to the point of what I knew he could be. And what I realized in the end is you cannot believe in somebody more than they believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Because, and it's like I didn't know what my point was. 3 months, I'm like, hey, do this, do that, or get a job, some basic shit. I'd be like, oh, get a job. 3 months pass. Oh, I got you, babe. I'm not going to give up on you. We're in this. That's what you would naturally tell your partner. 5 months now, 6 months now, I got you. Like, you're going to figure it out. When is the breaking point? Like, so it's like, that's why I kind of agree with, I have a standard now. I can't really meet somebody below me and help them up because it took so much out of me that time because I was literally waiting and waiting and waiting.
part.
Don't date anyone. Don't date
That
someone's
part.
potential.
And it drained me. It drained me completely. Like,
I think you shouldn't date someone's potential. See the person for who they are and figure out if that's what you want to be a part of.
and then this is that double-sided, not knowing a person, the grace period, how long should you give a person? That all falls in the grace period because I damn near went 8 months That nigga ain't get a job. Like, what's
over there
up?
looking like Luka and Kyrie.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking
points on that board,
I think I deserve a ring at this point because I'm egging you on, paying for everything. You got this, babe. You gonna get it together. Like, what I get out the end of it? Like, yeah, like there's no, you just never know. So I'd rather just meet somebody at the same level as me at this point.
Was he actively not looking for a job? Like just being lazy?
Settling.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yes, speak on that.
But what's crazy is because in the situation I was in where that happened at some point, we were together. He was in the process of getting himself together. I started to feel like somewhat of a burden. Even though he wasn't burdening me, I just started to feel that way on my own. So I ended things. He went and got himself together, and then we ended up dating again when he had himself together. But then when he came back with himself together, he left my ass. So it's like, you can't win.
I was just about to say
You
to my
can't win.
story, I can't win because like when we met, he had his shit together and then we started dating and like I said in the beginning, like I'm kind of like a lover girl. Like I don't know the difference between dating and being in a relationship. You getting it all. Like I'm cooking, clean up, I'm gonna help you with your laundry. That's literally how I am. You don't have to go home. I have my own apartment. Like you damn near moved in, which is what he did. And after a while, it's like I enabled him and allowed him to get too comfortable because I started doing everything that he was once doing, and I kind of have to blame myself for that. I wasn't pressuring him enough. I just wasn't pressuring him enough, and I was still doing everything like what I was doing in the beginning to woo him. And that made him comfortable and get more and more and more comfortable. And at a certain point, at 6 months now, he's like, bitch, you didn't say nothing all this time.
What race are you?
What's up? I'm American.
Just plain,
I'm just
plain
black.
Jane American?
Yeah. I have Native American in
So what
me,
you be cooking?
everything. TikTok is my best friend. yes. I go on TikTok and figure everything out.
I was gonna make sure you actually season your food.
But then I have a question
Oh,
that
yeah.
comes after that.
Go on my
I have
stories.
a question regarding
I post
that
all my
for
food.
y'all. I don't know if y'all have done this, but I'm sure y'all know men that have done this. How come the woman that is there from the beginning when the man is going through the most, the man never stays with her? Why does he always go and give all of that the woman deserved to someone else?
Say that again. I'm Ed.
When a woman and a man is together, right, and the man is down, and the woman's there, and she holding him down, she helping him, she supporting him, and everything he got going on. When he finally gets himself to the point where he has himself together, why does he never give it back to that woman? Why does he always take that and give it to someone new?
Because she's bitter and black at that point and tired, and he don't
mean,
want
there's
that
mo-
no more
there's-
because she been complaining for the last year.
There's
She ain't
multiple
got shit
reasons
to
to
give
that.
no more. Now he up, and she like, nigga, what?
One,
I'm
the
sorry.
problem is with some guys, right? If you never had it, and now you got to the point where you got it, now I just want to be Dora the Explorer. So that just might be one
Yeah,
problem. Like,
they don't want you
was holding me down when I'm down, I'm up, but now I just want to go dive in and deal with a bunch of other girls. Which, if you a brother like that, you need to stop, because that's crazy. You should be holding down the woman that was holding you down when you was down. But that's my one reason. And two, I don't know the dynamic between, once again, the girl and the guy. Just because you was holding it down, I guess, financially or whatever else version of whatever is your version of holding it down, you could have been draining him in some other department. And that's why he ended up leaving. So it's just all about figuring out between, you and him, or the guy and the girl, whatever the case is. Just figuring out what made y'all not start working to begin with. Like you said, you left bro got his shit together, y'all got back together. So things can happen. Spinning the block is very much a capable thing.
Well,
I
my
advocate for spinning
suggestion
the
for
block.
that is, ladies, do not spin the block. Leave them where they are.
I advocate for spinning the block.
That block is
100%.
long and got many houses on it. And they only went one house down. They ain't at the corner. They ain't up the hill, honey. There's better
You got
neighborhoods.
something?
And there is always bigger, and there is always better.
All right.
And trust me, he found bigger and better. He just ain't tell you. He ain't tell you he went to the girl with the bigger butt that he was staring at when he was with you, honey.
Put a name on a bullet. Shit.
He didn't
Anything to
tell
add,
you,
Breezy?
unfortunately.
So far, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. I feel like, the nigga never had shit. So now that the door is open, he just kicked that shit down.
And another thing, can I ask another question? Because I'm about to get in my bag. I'm going to ask a good question again.
What's up?
How come when y'all, and this for Brown especially,
What?
how come when y'all find the one,
Uh-huh.
y'all just can't settle down in the moment? Why do y'all feel like y'all have to explore the world first, then go back to the one after y'all done doing that?
Because I'm young, I'm vibing right now.
Hold on. Who said that? Nah, I feel like it's the same with women too. Like, I feel like when y'all locked down.
Don't put that on us.
Hell yeah. That's happening.
Why do you do it?
Me in particular? That's a
Men.
great question. I feel like men do it because they haven't seen. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's said me. I'm in the vetting process. I'm just looking for, who's the right one right now. But on top of that, I'm young. Feel me? I'm not even gonna cut it short. I'm young. I feel like there's things I need to do before I put a woman in that place and make you the focus. Be honest with you.
She gonna
I feel
report
like
up
So you're willing to lose. So you're willing to lose the one for extra kuni?
nah, I'm willing to put myself first and figure out my shit, then focus on you.
I'm a firm believer in right person, wrong time.
Hell yeah, exactly. But with girls too, like there was a girl who I knew. She was in a relationship for like a good 5-6 years. She about to get married to this nigga. And her best friend, she went to him. She's like, yo, I'm about to get married, but I've never had sex with anybody else. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. She was like, yo, can I see what it's like before I lock it down? She did it. Still locked it down. But I guess she
You a
found
real
out-
nigga. I'm sorry. You this story was like you was a
you
character
thought-
in it.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she was the one. You feel me? That held it down
I
for
just
her.
think it's
okay,
really,
my
I
bad.
just think it's very messed up. That's all I'm saying. And I think it's very, people do themselves a disservice by allowing the one to get away. Because you about to let the one get away
I really
to
don't
see
think they
other
know it.
people.
Can I say something?
I don't
And
think
it's
they know it's the
always,
one.
it's always the, because I've been in situations like that where I'm the one to a lot, like in my relationships, it's always them trying to come back after the fact. Oh, I realized that you did this, you did. I'm tired of hearing that storyline. Like,
But that's
give
why
it
you
up.
gotta
Pack it
understand
up.
the dating process of the guy you talking to. If you dating a guy that's never experienced real relationships, I don't care how much bitches he has. If he's never been in real relationships, he's gonna sit there and take you for granted. And when he goes back out into the dating pool after experiencing you, he's going to realize, yes, I missed something.
Yeah.
That's why dating history is so
That's kinda
important.
true.
If you a
Well,
guy
I'm
that
not taking a nigga back.
if you a guy or a girl that just
Tired of
deals,
it.
if you a guy or a girl that just
Stand
deals with
on
somebody
business,
that's
honey.
constantly
Tired of it, no.
outside, like I said, if they have no, especially at our age, like we're all late 20s, safe to assume. If you have dealt with someone that on your late 20s that have not had a real relationship, red flag, bro. Red flag.
You think it's a red flag, like to date? You're like somebody's first boyfriend, girlfriend in their late 20s.
It's a red flag. Don't
Yes.
do it. Been there, done that.
Yes,
Red flag.
it is
I
a
did
red
it.
flag.
I did it.
Red.
Why you say that though?
I did it because you're pretty much training them.
That's a fact. Like a damn
it's
dog.
like a child.
Like a damn dog.
It's like a child. You have a child.
And even on top of that, too, what does that say about your character? Like, not to be the pick me for niggas right now, but honestly speaking, you're telling me a guy that has like 20 plus bodies, not a single one of these bodies you ever looked at him like, I see more in her. Like none of them you would never seen like I could be with her.
Yo.
Like come on, bro, that's a little dirt. You just sticking. It's poor dick management.
What
in
I've
the words of
learned,
Nina.
when I've
He
learned,
chilling.
what I've learned in therapy is the reason, because I myself have been in that position plenty of times. The reason why people choose a person that is never been in a relationship and all that stuff is because they're trying to heal their father wound. It's like a wound of abandonment because your father ain't love you, so you feel like being picked makes you feel like you're whole again by being picked. So going after the person that's never had someone and they choose you, you feel like you've won something. That's why you do it. Well, that's why I've done it. And I'm not with that shit no more. I healed my father wound. I ain't doing
Barely.
that shit
Nice.
no more. I'm not doing that shit no more.
All right.
I don't know, cause like for me, I've had 3 boyfriends in like damn near my whole life who I would consider my boyfriends, and my first ever boyfriend was Caucasian, and I was his first woman. So he said his first black woman.
Oh, I
believe
thought
was
you
his-
mean woman as in like
No, like I was his first
Oh,
black
I
woman.
was saying,
I
wow.
so he was white, and I was his first black woman. He was a palm,
Okay.
and
Mayonnaise people.
I don't know if it's I don't know if the experience of him dating a black woman or him just being with me. That's what he told me. I kind of believe it. But y'all said it's bad to date somebody and you're like their first real thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like him out of
What age
should I
was
say?
this?
He was a year older than me. So right now I'm 27, he would be 28. Right? We met in high school, dated from high school, worked together all through high school, went into college, dated in college, and then we broke off like end of college. Right? Me and him, I feel like he was like, if I had to build a man, he would have been the perfect man. However, he still managed to have insecurities. He didn't have his father. You know, he didn't necessarily like the bartending life. And I just think that he was scared of everything. He didn't even know what me crying meant. He thought me crying was me leaving because I was like sad. Like it got to a point where it's like I had to break up with him because it wasn't healthy, because it's like he cared way more about me than himself. He didn't even know the balance of a relationship. It's like he was there for me. And don't get me wrong, I love that shit, but it became unhealthy after like 4 years. It's like I used to start arguments on purpose. Oh, it's
4 years,
okay,
but
babe.
mayonnaise man
No,
is
all right, I'm gonna
crazy.
leave it alone. Nah, I want to argue. What's up? Like I'm trying to argue. Like,
That's what
and
you
he
get for
would
dating
not.
some whipped
He would
cream.
not. He would not. He was just sweetest guy ever, and that was just toxic. That's another form of toxic. It was a healthy toxic, but it was toxic to me.
You know what I feel like it'd be too, and,
Chocolate
and
and
I
vanilla
may
mix.
get called, I may get cursed out for this.
They
I don't care. I'm
do.
gonna say it. I
They
think
swirl.
that some people
They
that have
swirl.
never been in actual relationships at this big age comes from the fact that they probably be on the spectrum for real, and people just be ignoring that, and that's what it be. People be on the spectrum.
Look,
I know it
stop
sounds messed
saying
up.
that,
It's
bro.
a
They're gonna
fact though.
cancel
People
our
be on the
TikTok,
spectrum for
bro.
real and have issues with like they don't know social cues. They don't understand. They don't like physical touch because of certain things. Like that be the reason that they stay away from relationships. It's not until they meet that one person that's willing to walk around those little issues they have that they end up in a relationship.
So you feel like you ran into that shit?
Huh?
You feel like you ran into that?
Yes, definitely. The person I dated that had never dated someone before
Yeah.
definitely might have been on the spectrum.
Listen, man, I plead the fifth.
All these men is on the spectrum. What
Watch
kind
your
of
mouth.
Think
spectrum?
about. I seen it. Listen,
Where
I
did
seen a video on
spectrum
Instagram.
go?
I seen a video on Instagram. This guy said when everybody graduated out of high school, they put all the mental issue, the people that have that's on the spectrum out in the world, and we don't know who's who. Let's really talk about it. We don't know who's who. We don't know.
Oh
How we
yeah, I got
gonna
a
know?
screenshot. I got
That's
like
true.
30,000
find out.
screenshots in my phone.
So we
One
might
of
have
them
buck up
say
on
that.
the one that might be one of those that was in
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
class, and we just don't know it.
We just don't
Yo,
know.
Nobody's gonna
alright.
say
I
that.
hope to God it's not me, but continue.
Real quick, because we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. So I did want to spin back on this last topic. What do you believe in people spinning the block after the glow up?
What do you mean? Elaborate on that, please.
You was ugly in 8th grade. Now you fire in 11th grade. The nigga that was calling you ugly in 8th grade want to spin the block
Oh,
in 11th grade.
I love that. You know why? Because I be done in they skunt every time. Every time.
Why?
I never forget this boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but I never forget this boy. I was in fucking middle school. I was like in 7th, 8th grade. And I remember him calling me ugly. At first I'd never been ugly, but he called me ugly. And he's always in my inbox. Always.
You niggas be lying. Y'all just be doing everything.
And I will never look his way off the strength that he did that.
You know
That's why I
what?
tell him I teach my kids, don't ever call nobody ugly, dirty. Don't say nothing
what
about
happened to that
anybody
being
because you
a
don't know a
flirting
person's
word?
situation.
That used to be like a flirting word.
Nah,
in
he wasn't
2010.
flirting with me. He said it with a straight face. He was
Hey,
dead
ugly.
serious. No, he
That was
wasn't.
like high
He wasn't
school.
smiling. He was dead
Hey,
serious.
ugly.
He was dead
Yeah.
serious.
Way back.
Hey, big head ass.
And he gonna know who I'm talking about because he had a hairy birthmark on his face. I don't remember which part of his face, but I
but
just
the name
remember
was
looking at him
bullet.
like
He called you ugly?
I was like, you got some nerve. You got some real nerve.
My problem has always been this, right? Because I am a product of the globe, you know? I feel like I grew up in my college years. I was not the man I am today was not me in high school. It was not me in middle school. But I never take it personal, like being on, because I say it over my chest now. I'm like, yo, girls will be like, oh, like, that's what you see in high school. I'm like, yeah, I was a lame in high school. But now I'm him. So what's the vibe? I'm
Who
spinning
said
back.
that?
So I'm relax.
I'm
You feel me?
dead.
But vice versa, I'll be like, girls say it all the time, like, oh, you call me ugly in 8th grade. Yes, you were ugly. Why you can't acknowledge you was ugly in the past? Like, you was ugly back then, but you fire now. Why is that a problem?
It's a problem.
shit.
You need to just leave it alone. If you call somebody, remember that I feel like men need to stop with that. If you know you disrespected this girl and made her feel like the lowest of low, leave her where she at. Don't try to come back now that we look a certain way. Nah, get out of here. That's the L you're gonna have to just take. I think it's insulting to go to that woman after you violated her as a child.
I ain't
Oh,
do
man,
that.
that should be a compliment.
I hold
Oh, you look
grudges.
better. You made your
I
appearance
hold
better.
grudges.
shoot my
I'm so
shot.
forgiving
I
because I
hold
would allow
grudges.
it. I
I
would
will
allow
remember.
You would
If
allow it?
I would
If you
allow it.
call me
Thank you.
ugly
Yeah,
in
like-
kindergarten, and
Kindergarten is
That's way
crazy.
back.
I remember. I never forget this one boy called me ugly in kindergarten, and to this day I will never
Caleb,
forget.
Mike.
And he is a foot now. He's a
Bring it
big
up.
toe with the fungus.
What I feel like, honey, I don't know what school you went to, but me growing up, I got called everything. I was taller than every boy in the class. So like, I don't know if
still
I would
are.
just build. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I hold grudges. I remember everybody.
Nah,
I remember
I
every
guess-
single one of y'all. I remember every single
Especially
one
if
of y'all.
he
I ain't
cute. What if he fine?
forget. I don't give a damn if I don't care.
What if he don't even remember? What if you remember?
I
he don't
remember. That's all I need to know.
That's all that matters.
I remember. I
You
hold
go to
grudges.
therapy. Learn how to let go of grudges.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Where's that
You know what's
lesson?
funny enough? That is the part of my therapy that is the hardest for my therapist to get through to me on forgiveness. I have such an issue with forgiveness.
And that's my biggest thing in therapy. I'm too forgiving. I move forward. I,
don't
live in the
forgive.
now.
I don't forgive.
You
and I
can't.
don't
You shouldn't
forget.
dwell on the past. You see, I like her. You need to learn from her.
I'm not there yet.
I like you.
I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. But I'm the type. I will come to your funeral and flip your casket.
Like, she
No,
talking
what?
about, you broke my red crayon in middle
I
school.
can give you.
I hate you
I don't
forever.
forget.
Like, bro.
I don't forget.
Get
I
over
don't
that
forget.
shit.
I don't forget.
Last little story. I can tell y'all this story, and y'all can give me your point of view. I've already been called pussy by everybody that I've told it to. Okay.
Okay.
Long story short, boom. I went to Turks and Caicos recently.
Long story short,
It's low key a long story, but I'm gonna make it short. I went to Turks and Caicos recently with 6 girls I did not know. Well, I was the 6th girl.
I seen your highlights.
did
Yes.
not know how you have
Like, so I ended up. So I ended up on this trip because my mother worked with the birthday girl that was going on the trip. My mother worked with her for like 3 years at the hospital. The birthday girl like just got the job there, was talking about it with my mother. My mother, I guess, felt comfortable, like told me, like, hey, you wanna go on this trip with some girls? You need some friends, bitch. Ha ha ha, go. All right, cool. End up on a trip. So my mother knew her, works with her, and the birthday girl, basically, she she knew everybody else on the trip. So the birthday girl had her cousin there. The cousin was the godmother to another girl baby that was there. All 5 of them was
Close.
affiliated. I was like meeting everybody for the first time. All right, cool. Went to Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is so small, you call a driver, they send the same driver. Like, the island is so small there. So we always had the same taxi cab driver. So we get picked up from the airport, driving to the Airbnb first day. Get to the Airbnb, we check in, we go to a fish fry, come back to the Airbnb. We're like, yo, we're gonna chill in the Airbnb, just drink and have fun. It's like midnight. 1 o'clock in the morning, it's like a third world country out there where a house is every 800 yards, no lights. Okay, whatever. My responsibility on this trip was to lock all the doors. You couldn't get in the gate unless I clicked it. Like, everybody had a job. Somebody's job was to cook. My job was, like, to do that. I had the house keys. We all in the pool. All the girls are in the pool at, like, 1 in the morning. And then we hear somebody say, yo, it's pitch black dark. Can't see nothing, right? One of the girls, mind you, at this point, we had about 3 different leaders drink already. We had, like, 2 Patron bottles that we finished and a Don Julio bottle that we finished. We was lit. One of the girls go to the gate, start talking to the guys, ended up being a taxi cab driver. They pulled back up, I guess, because whatever. They knew we lived there and just wanted to see vibes. It's 1 in the morning.
Just wanted to see vibes.
I stood with the girl at the gate for like 10 minutes, and then I walk off. I'm like, these niggas is not doing nothing. They staying in their car. I'm gonna go back. So I left, went back inside the house with the birthday girl, and started eating. I come out 40 minutes later to see what's up. All I see is dick swinging in, excuse my language, so you don't cut. All I see is penis swinging in the pool. Everybody is naked. Right? I left them at the gate, went back inside. We made noodles, was sobering up with the birthday girl. I come out 40 minutes later, just penis swinging, girls, woo, whatever, having fun. I'm like, oh, I run back inside, tell the birthday girl. Long story short, the birthday girl's kind of confrontational, which I am not. That's something big. I'm not confrontational. Like, I'm gonna handle it on the side, whatever the case may be. Birthday girl goes outside. Y'all all gotta get the fuck out the pool. Niggas, y'all gotta go home. You know, whatever. The guys left. Everybody in the pool took disrespect to that. Because you have to understand at this point, everybody's still drunk. Like, they're all still drunk. Why you ruining the fun, this, that, and the third? It's not like that. We're like, yo, it is 6 girls, 2 guys we don't know. They can call 10 guys, rape us, rob us, anything. Like, me and the girl was here because we had sobered up. So that started cat fights between the girls. So the birthday girl and one of the girls on the trip ended up fighting, right?
Did you record it?
No.
Damn.
No. Yo. So boom, fast forward, the birthday girl and one of the girls started fighting. And, you know, me being me, peacekeeper, whatever, I try to break up the fight. You normally break up a fight with 2 girls. You know, you pick up one of the girls and just put them behind you, whatever the case may be. That's what I did. So the birthday girl is, you know, a bigger girl. She was on the couch. I picked up the smaller girl, swung her behind me. I'm holding on to her now. She's like, let me go, let me go. I'm like, no, bitch, we're not about to go home and fight on the first night. It's 1 a.m. First night, okay? So boom, fast forward. Her best friend was there, the girl that was fighting another girl. So the best friend stood in between us, and she was really tiny. So the best friend is like, oh, let her go. She's not going to do nothing. I got her. I let her go. Damn, I don't even want to say this on the internet because I'm going to get you, bitch. Ooh. She connected.
Don't say nothing federal.
She connected. Nah, nothing federal. Well, I got her. Okay. I let her go. The best friend said, let her go. Mind you, how old it started. I'm breaking up a fight from her with another person. So I let her go. The best friend say, she connects her shit. Bink, bink. Like, when I say yeah, I was hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? So I stood back, and immediately everybody rushes to me. Oh, Michaela, and they grabbed me. Like, don't hit her back, don't hit her back. Fast forward, it was Bad Girls Club in that crib for 4 hours. Everybody yelling. The same girl that punched me in my face for no reason. I didn't even get to spank her. She fighting everybody. She done basically had an argument, put hands on everybody in the crib now. 3 hours passed, 4 hours passed. I finally got everybody calm downstairs. We smoking hookah. We're gonna leave her upstairs alone. While we all downstairs smoking, here come the police knock on the door. It's 4 a.m. now. Shit finally died down. Everybody in the crib done fought. I'm the only one that didn't beat her ass, and I should have because she put hands on me. Cops go, my responsibility. I gotta unlock the door. I go unlock the door. They're like, oh, there's been a report of assault. I have a recording though, because when they came, I started recording. And they're like, oh, you know, there's been a report of assault. We all turned around at this point because all 5 of us done fought the bitch upstairs, and it was her the whole time. They're like, yeah, so-and-so reported assault. Can we come in? And I respectfully said no to them. They said, yo, if you don't let us come in, we're gonna break the glass. I let them in. They're like, oh, somebody go get the girl. Nobody wanted to go get her, so the cops go upstairs. They come back down 15 minutes later with the girl. They was on some, oh, can we fix this? This is a girl's trip. This is the first night. So they sit us all down on the couch like some little ass kids. Like, we're gonna talk about this. As soon as they do that, so she's standing next to them. and we're all in the couch circle, all 5 of us. The cop goes, who's Michaela and who's so-and-so birthday girl? Named 2 names. I looked up like mad confused because if y'all recall correctly, the bitch punched me in my face when her shit's connected when I was breaking her up off of somebody else. So for the fact of one, you just called the cops and told them. So what she told the cops and what I have the video recording is, she said that she was assaulted, she's scared for her life, and that she thinks she's gonna get jumped.
Heard that story before.
Nobody put hands on her, and I should have, right?
Felt.
She was, and this goes back to what you were saying earlier about fighting and like the perimeters and that. I didn't want to spank her because she was smaller than me. Like, she was dead ass smaller than me. Even the birthday girl would have sat on her. Like, yeah, that's when they stopped me. I stopped because I had every right. I don't know this girl from a hole in the wall. So boom, the cops come. She's like, oh, I'm gonna leave the next morning. We're like, okay, cool. They like, okay, can you go stay in the house with her one more night? They go one by one. We all say yes. The cops leave. The bitch come downstairs 2 hours later. Oh, can we talk? I want to apologize to everybody. This is where the story gets juicy and how I spanked her. So boom. She comes downstairs, we all leave her alone once again. We're like, yo, we in the house with a witch. Let's separate once again. She already done called the cops on us in Turks and Caicos, like on the first night. Are you stupid? Like, bitch, you started with bitch, what? Like, you're bugging, like what? All right, so boom, so it's now 5 a.m. Everybody's just hot. We go by the pool. She comes downstairs, oh, can y'all get out the pool? I want to talk to y'all, apologize. Okay, whatever. She just starts crying and say she has mad stuff going on at home. Long story short, somebody at the table at some point, because she never apologized for anything. She was just crying and telling her business. And at some point, somebody was like, yo, why'd you hit Michaela? And I was sitting next to her. She was sitting right next to me. And I was laying like this, smoking my marijuana. And when they said my name, I looked up. And I said, yeah, why you hit me? She said, shut the fuck up. At that point, I got up. Oh my God, bro. And then the cops came back. And now she was not lying. It's like she was, and I swear to God, she was asking for it. I don't know if y'all
Did you get booked is my question.
Yes. And they only they put.
In Turks?
In Turks. I didn't get out till the next morning. And this is all some shit like, first of all, so when we was arguing, she was like, oh, mind you, so we all flew into Turks together. She's like, oh, when we was at the airport, you was just like looking at everybody. I'm like, I didn't know none of y'all. Like, we got immediately on our flight and she sat next to me on the flight too. We slept the whole flight. She's like, you're mad fucking combative. I said, I known you for 6 hours, bitch. And 3, 4 of them, like, what?
Yo.
And then I spanked her because, yeah, she started with me. She got up, nobody's fucking talking to you. And then she actually spit. It didn't touch me, so I don't count it. But I beat her ass. And then she called the cops again. And then I really got arrested because she wasn't lying that time. And I don't know how we got to this story. We was talking about something. But, ooh, and then, so it was like daytime, it was all Gucci. And nighttime, it was like Bad Girls Club in that crib. Because like everybody knew each other Everybody came there with some shit on them. So they was all. So last night, we ended up crashing our Suburban. They made the driver crash the Suburban in Turks and Caicos because you can't post all of this. I'm just telling you. But yeah, the cousin and the birthday girl and the cousin ended up squaring up while our chauffeur was driving. So the birthday girl was a big girl. She was in the front passenger and the cousin was in the middle first row and I was all the way in the third row. So I couldn't peacekeep and shit like that. So the birthday girl turned around, started kicking. We dead crashed into a wall. Like,
you know what makes this whole story funny? Because I definitely watched all your Turks highlights, and it don't look like the time of your life.
And that's what everybody says, and it's so crazy.
This is why girls be lying on them girls trips. I'm going back there. I've been told too, bro.
Like, she actually hit me.
They be lying on the girls.
Like, when she hit me,
but I get that you know it wasn't intentional because she was just trying to break it up.
No, it was intentional.
Oh, well then.
Like, you launched that, so you're the birthday girl and you're you. You launch at her. I pull you off of her from fighting her. I'm holding on to you like, calm down. I let you go. You say, fuck out of here and bing my shit.
Oh, then yeah.
That's what happened. Everybody grabbed me at that point.
I don't think you were pussy, though. That's
I feel pussy.
I don't think that.
I gave her more than enough chances. She laughed in my face the whole night. It took till after the police came, till after she spit for me to beat her ass.
But how was it in jail, though? Like, was it crazy in there?
Nah, it was empty. I was in there by myself.
Man,
I'm terrified.
I was in there by myself.
But yo, like I said, Closing statements. One, we don't play them cop games on this podcast. You heard?
At all.
Y'all be these false accusations and people just calling the cops for no
Everything is
reason.
alleged.
Calling
Alleged.
calling the Jakes on
Allegedly
black people is
beat your
already crazy in
ass.
itself. Don't act like you pro black or pro whatever and you over there calling the Jakes on black people. That's crazy, especially in a foreign country. You don't even know how they operate.
Yeah, there's no
over
coming
there.
back from that.
Exactly, bro. Listen, wildin'. 2, find you a girl with motion. All right, we trying to go from DMs to DR. Other than that, yo, it's your boy Jay Evans, being black is ghetto.
And we're out.
Shout out the gang. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe to the
Oh, I
YouTube
said we're
channel.
out too
Hit the
soon.
bell notification. Pleasure having Michaela here. You know, pick me Hall of Famer over there. Breezy right here.
My
We out.
fave.
Wow. And we're out.
Thank you guys.